It's mirrored. It's mirrored weird. Oh, no, it's not. There's the door. I couldn't find the door. I look like something been drug up.
Drug it.
Drug up.
I got a little bit of a rant going on.
Look, no, it's wonderful. Look right there. Look right there. We have a guest on the show this morning. I'm gonna tell y'all what. I look rough and tumble.
What?
That's driving you nuts, isn't it?
It is. They can't. I'm sure they can't even tell. But that's true.
There we go. Now there we go.
Nuts. You don't think this is too much?
What, your hair?
Yeah.
Let me look at it. I love your hair. I think it's absolutely beautiful. I think you have great hair.
I think it makes me look 8 to 10 years younger.
Also,
Just 'cause of the
just to
color.
let you know, because people are hopping on anyway, just to let you know, our hairstylist, her son had a stomach bug, and she was out for like 3 days with him. When he got over it, she got it, and she was out for another 3 days. So she's like really, really behind, and she wants to know if you and I could come in on Sunday, this Sunday at 3:30 or 4.
I've never had a holy haircut.
I know, that's exactly, I'm like, I don't know, that's God's day. It sounds weird to me. Also, that is right in the middle of some great napping time. What would you like for me to tell her?
Yeah, that's fine. That's a little more toward the end of the napping time, but
But I feel bad for her, feeling like she's like, well, I know, but you've got a speaking engagement and I want your hair done before you go to it.
yeah.
And she's not wrong about that. I have a biggie. I have a biggie, everybody. And here's the thing. I don't want to pay however much we paid last time for me to get my hair done just to come home and have everybody in my family and all of my friends and you knuckleheads say, I don't really see a difference.
I feel like I saw a difference the first couple of days.
Uh-huh.
And I don't know if it's that I got used to it, but even like looking at it now, I see a faint, and of course it's been a little while, but I don't think it was as predominant as you wanted, but I don't know if that was a bad thing. That seems
Well,
like
I want it predominant. I want it predominant. Our word for the day, kids, is predominant. That would be good. That would be good instead of having the word for the day, kids, is aunt. You know what I'm saying? Like, they should have shows like that for kids.
Is it like Aunt, I love you, Aunt Debbie, or is it like Aunt?
I meant aunt. Like, your Aunt Nelda. Your Aunt Imogene. Boy, who was raised out in the country? I'm using up Aunt Nelda and Aunt Imogene. Okay? But I think where they should have more words like predominant and fascist. And
I think we're all learning on
and cyclical. Okay?
You had a little bit of Moira right there.
Cyclical. Ruby
So-
started watching it.
So good to see everyone this morning. If you're watching on replay, Melissa, you're more of a entertainment.
Oh my gosh, thank you.
TV historian.
Oh yeah.
But when a show is
Chris Young said she is becoming predominantly gray. Go ahead, baby.
when a show is in the last few episodes, it seems like they get a little spike
Of the season or of the series?
of the series.
Got it.
They get a little spike because even people that haven't watched in a while, or maybe they don't watch as often, they're like, "Oh, I don't want to miss these last ones. These are going to be good."
Yeah, like Lost. It was.
It
yeah.
seems like there's a little bump.
Can't see.
before the
I'm
end.
wondering where you're going with this.
Well, I feel like you know this better than I, but historically that seems the case. In our case, it seems like we're glad for all 6 of you. No, I'm joking. There's more than 6. And replayers, I know there's always hundreds of those, but
Oh, David's like, our final days on here seem to be. That's just a sign, though, baby.
it's a sign of people going, thank goodness. I didn't think they were ever going to say this was enough.
I think that it's a sign, too, that it has run its course. And I think if all of these people will really, truly think about it, they got something better to do at 8:30. Okay? They do. And so let's let them do it. Let's let them do it.
Let them be, let them be, let them be.
Y'all, last night Rocco was at church. Me and David and Remy were home. And we watched a movie that I am wondering if y'all have seen. It's relatively new. It's only been out about 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks on HBO Max, called Caddo Lake.
Caddo Lake, Caddo Lake. What was that? The melody. It was a bad Oklahoma?
It wasn't anything.
Oh, no, it was a bad.
What are you doing?
It was a bad Valley High.
Maria.
Yeah.
What are you doing, honey?
I don't know.
Are you feeling some kind of way?
I'm just trying to solidify
Okay.
these people. I don't want these people to go away sad, so I'm trying to give them some things to go. It's okay if they go
All
away.
right. We watched Caddo Lake. Some of y'all have seen it. One person just said that was a great movie. Vicky just said it was super weird. I would like to tell you a story of Caddo Lake. Caddo Lake is a real place. Jana just said that's out near our property, out where our lake house is in East Texas. Okay. So Caddo Lake is absolutely beautiful. We went to the Louisiana side of Caddo Lake many years ago to film an Easter service. We wanted to pre-record the preaching that would be done on Easter. We wanted to pre-record it, and we wanted it to be at Caddo Lake with these huge trees behind us with the moss all draping down in this swampland. And we had done some of our, when I say we, it was me and the pastor of the media team, whose name was Case at the time, Jeremy Yancey, and then the pastor of the church at the time, which Jeremy was not the head pastor yet. We had done our research on Caddo Lake, and we had heard that there was a family that lived in Caddo Lake area that had, and if you need to Google what Caddo Lake is just to see how beautiful it is, look it up. It's really very beautiful. Swampland for sure, but so beautiful. And we had heard that there was this family who had a home on Caddo Lake, not a fancy home. It wasn't the home that was impressive. It was the dock. They had the prettiest dock into the prettiest part of Caddo Lake. Man, if you could get on that dock, we get to Caddo Lake area, we stop at a couple of stores, and we are asking around. We're like, we're wanting to do some filming. Do you suggest anywhere? And every place we stopped said, oh, you need to go to the Cox house. You need to go to the Cox house. Have you been down to the Cox house? So we finally find the Cox house. And we pull up to it, and it's an older home. And we had one man say to us, have y'all been out to the Cox place yet? And we had said no, and he had said, good luck with that. And we'd said, why? And he said, that's Roy Cox's house. He's one of the meanest SOBs you've ever met. That's what he said. I'm just telling you the truth. He's one of the meanest SOBs you've ever met. And we were like, are you serious? He's like, yeah, he's never going to let you step foot on his dock. I mean, you can certainly ask to use it, but he's never going to let you step foot on it. We finally find the Cox house, and this is what Jeremy says. And y'all wonder why our friendship goes back so many years. This is what Jeremy says. Guys, if he's really that mean, let me go in and handle it, he says. As if he's the charming prince, okay? Let me go in and handle it. Y'all stay in the car. So he goes, he knocks on the door, and we're in the driveway in a car, and we see a man. I mean, it's one of those East Texas / Louisiana men wearing old blue jeans, got the old suspenders on, scruffy, kind of like scruff, and he's like this, what? And we're like, oh my gosh. So Jeremy goes inside. And our pastor at the time, Andy, he's like, I don't think he should have gone in there. I don't think that was wise to go in there. And Case is like, I think it's just hilarious. He goes in there, and this is what the man says to him, okay? He says, sir, my name is Jeremy Yancey, and I'm a pastor at a church in Lufkin, Texas. And what did you say your name was? And he says, my name is Roy Damn Cox. You got that? Roy Damn Cox. And everybody calls me damn because I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn what you have to say. I don't give a damn about your needs. I don't give a damn about our government. That's why they call me damn. And Jeremy says, well, they call me Jeremy. And I'm the pastor. And sir, I wanted to, and he ends up having this conversation with him. And he says, we hear that you have the most beautiful backyard and we're wanting to film this service, okay? And I was wondering if there was any chance that we could stand on your dock, the very tip of your dock that goes out into that swamp, under those trees out there, and use your dock.
Did he say the phrase, just the tip?
You're an idiot.
You're the one that said it. I didn't.
No, Roy Damn Cox said it. Or Jeremy said it. Could we stand out there and film? They have a conversation. We're in the car. The conversation actually goes well because Jeremy can talk his way into absolutely anything. Okay? So the conversation goes well. At the end of the conversation, after Roy Damn Cox tells him, yeah, y'all can go sit up down there, set up all your stuff, whatever. Jeremy says, sir, we had a couple of people here in your town tell us that you were a lot to handle. And I will admit, you are. And he says, I am. And now you know it. And he said, can I get you to do me a favor? He said, could I get you to chase me out of your house? He said, what? And he said, my friends are in the car. Our pastor, the worship pastor, the media, they're all in the car. And they heard that you were difficult. And I've been in here for a long time. Could I get you to chase me out of your house? And Roy Damn Cox says, I'll do you one better. Look over at my kitchen table. Jeremy looks at the kitchen table and there's a handgun on it. I'll point this gun right at you and chase you out. And Jeremy goes, you know what? Why don't we point it in the air? Why don't we point it in the air and you chase me out? He goes, it's not loaded. Jeremy goes, and I believe you. We're still going to point it up. Okay, we're going to point it up. So he points it up. So this is what happens. Jeremy says, would you give me a 2-second head start? And he says, okay, I will. Y'all, Jeremy comes running out of that house as fast as his tiny little 5'7" legs will carry him, screaming, go, go, go. Go, go, go.
Who was driving? Who's behind the wheel?
Andy, Pastor Andy. And I'm in the front seat and Case and Jeremy had been in the back. So.
And Pastor Andy, to give you a glimpse, he's the kind that would go, well, do you think we need to go? Or
everything is in slow motion. Nothing is very... okay.
Like if I was driving, when I heard that, I would just go, okay.
So here is what happened. He runs out of the house. Go, 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 go. Okay? And I yell, leave him! Leave him! Just go! Just go! Y'all, 1 second later, an old man in suspenders runs out with a gun in the air. Get off my damn... And I yell, leave him! I'm sobbing. Leave him! Just leave him! Just leave him! Jeremy gets to the door and opens it and goes, y'all are going to love this guy. And he comes up behind Jeremy and he pats him on the back and he puts that gun in his pants. And I have tears rolling down my face. I've been crying. And Jeremy goes, were you screaming, leave him? And I was like, absolutely. Case is laughing so hard. Y'all, it was one of the most beautiful Easter services, though.
Did nobody think to yell back to Jeremy, zigzag, grab this?
Now that's funny. I don't care who you are. Now that's funny. Zigzag!
Don't run a straight line.
That's so funny, David. Oh my gosh. So
if you're being chased by a man named Roy, don't forget.
That run zigzag. That is too funny. All right.
Now that had nothing to do about the movie Caddo Lake.
Oh, yes, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Katie's like, get back to the story. Okay, anyway. Can you explain to me what happened in that movie? I've never been more confused.
Well, I can't because
Me neither.
there's no way I can do that without messing it up for people that haven't seen it. It is a really good movie. Very different. I promise you've not seen anything like it. It has a real, cool kind of twist to it. I don't know if you can find like a general statement, but I don't want to say anything. Because anything I would say would.
Well, I'll give you this. It's an M. Night Shyamalan movie.
M. Night Shyamalan.
Okay, who also did Sixth Sense and The Watchers.
So it's got there's a little twisty to it. But
boy, is there. I didn't understand one thing that was going on. I can't tell you. Jenny, don't. It's on Max.
Yeah.
And it's not dirty, like your kids can watch it.
And
if
Remy,
they can keep up with it.
And Remy loves that little actor. What's his name?
Oh, Dylan O'Brien.
She loves him.
He's cute. Anyway, it was definitely weird, but Remy can always figure it out. Y'all remember when she figured out Presumed Innocent? And she knew who did it before anybody else?
I'm telling you, she wants to be an investigator.
And last night she was like,
I bet it's this.
Here's what I think. And I went, just like this. I went, are you on something? That's the craziest thing I've ever heard. And she was right. She was right. It was so bizarre.
She was right way before 99% of people would have figured out what might be.
I go, here's what I think. And then I told what I think, and it was. I tried to pick up something that was so crazy, and it could never be true. And also, I was right. Okay, y'all. I wanted to just tell y'all. I don't know if anybody here knows what Telegram is. Telegram is an app. It's a free app you can download, and then you can do.
It's kind of like group
me
chats.
Yeah,
or group me
group
if
chats.
You've done that before.
It's a free app. I've not paid a penny for it. Telegram, you can just download the app and then have big, huge group discussions. As y'all can see, I have some, this is where my U group meets. So U Top affiliates, U Power Circle. So, okay, right? But then occasionally people will join Telegram that maybe are in your contact list and they'll let you know. Like the other day it said Kristen Wright has joined Telegram. But I don't have nothing to say to Kristen Wright. She's one of my best friends. We just text each other. We don't need a Telegram. So I deleted it, I just wanted to tell y'all what just popped up on here. Did you see it? David Willman just joined Telegram.
Now, see, the weird thing is, if you don't know, David Willman was Melissa's uncle who passed away 3 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But in fairness, he was always a little bit behind on technology. So maybe he's getting caught up.
He's dead. See, I find it odd because he's dead.
Did you reply? Ask him how the pearly gates were?
I don't think y'all understand. He's dead. And he's been dead for years.
Do you think by any chance it's his wife or son?
I don't know. Can I also add how odd it is that the picture is just a black circle?
Maybe he didn't see the pearly gates.
David, yes, he did. Oh my goodness, that is so odd.
I would assume it is very random, but I would assume there is another David Willman.
Not in my contact list.
Okay, then it has to be Melinda or Tyler, right? It has to be Melinda.
Oh.
I would think so.
Well, then I'm deleting it.
I would think so.
Okay, you guys, today is the day that we show y'all something we like. And I'm going to just tell y'all I only have one thing to show you. What is that you keep doing? Oh, I only have one thing to show you. And I don't just like it, I love it.
Do you want some more of it?
But David hates it. He does not like it. And the kids don't like it.
I don't know. Hate is a word. I'm just not that big of a
And the kids don't like it. They have really made fun of it. And I have to tell you, I love it. I picked it out and my mother bought it for me. The story goes like this.
It goes a little something like this.
One time, my parents went on a vacation, and they needed somebody to watch their dog Cooper. So we went over to watch their dog Cooper. Well, while I was over there, I was going through her closet and her jewelry, like one does. And I noticed that at the top of her closet, she had a bag up at the top of her closet where there was a comforter. And it said, king size green. And I remembered thinking, I love green. That's my favorite color. And I have a king size bed. I think I'd like to just see if that comforter looked good on my bed.
It seemed like the universe was speaking to you.
Yes.
I mean, pretty clearly, I think.
So I took it down and I took it to my house. And you know it was king size green and it fit my bed perfectly. Well, they come back from vacation and about 6 or 7 months go by.
King size green, you put it on your bed. Again, I'm just trying to give people a reason not to be sad we're going.
Mindy needs to know where y'all are going. We don't know. We just ain't going here. I'm going to do some new things, okay? This has run its course for me. My Enneagram 7s are wanting to up and go. I have commitment issues, and y'all gotten 5 years out of me.
It's astonishing that we've done this for over 5 years.
Honestly.
I mean, not me.
Me. I get tired of everything. Okay, anyway. So, I take it fits my bed. About 7 months go by. The seasons start to change, and my mother decides she's going to put on a king-size green comforter. So she goes to our closet to get it, and it's not there. She texts every woman in the family, has anybody seen my king-size comforter? And everybody writes back, why would we have your king-size comforter? And I write back the reply to her while sitting, in fact, on the king-size comforter. So Christmas comes, last Christmas. She comes over to my house on Christmas Eve. Everybody's opening gifts. My mom says, I got to go to the bathroom. Somebody's in the bathroom. She says, can I use yours? I said, sure, forgetting that a king-size green was on my king-size bed. She walks in there and she says, Melissa Page, I specifically asked you where this king-size green comforter was. And you said you didn't know. And I said, did I say I didn't know? Did I say I didn't know? Let's go back. I didn't say I didn't know. Well, what did you say? I don't remember, but I didn't say I didn't know. My dad comes in the room and we're yelling at each other and he says, hey, it's Christmas Eve.
I bet you said, I don't see it because you were sitting on it. You couldn't have seen it.
I haven't seen it.
I can't see it. That's probably, you know.
My dad comes back. He says, it's Christmas Eve. Let's don't lose our cool. Everybody maintain their composure. Annette, let the baby have the comforter. Well, that just makes her real mad. So she says, I want my comforter back. And this goes on and on for several months. Until this past March or April, when my mother says, I'm serious, Melissa, I want my comforter back. And I said, well, you need to know if I give it back to you, David and I are going to be very cold at night. We don't have anything like this. We don't have anything this nice, Annette. And she says, fine, pick yourself something out and I will get it for you if you will give me back my green comforter. Well, you have to know at that point I said, so let me get this straight. I'm going to give you back, no, I didn't say this actually, but I thought it in my head. I'm going to give you back a comforter that Remy has cried on, Rocco has farted on, Shep has thrown up on, David has slobbered on, and I have spilt chocolate milk.
Frankie's probably hairballed on.
And I have spilt chocolate milk on it on more than one occasion. And I'm going to take this to the cleaners. And I'm going to get it clean for you, and I'm going to give it to you. And you would rather have that than buy yourself something new and said you're going to buy me something new? I didn't.
You got a deal.
I said, Annette, you got yourself a deal. And so I went to where everybody goes when their mother's buying, Pottery Barn. I've never owned anything from Pottery Barn, ever. And I picked me out the most beautiful Pottery Barn.
I think I bought you a candle there.
They don't got no clearance rag at Pottery Barn. I picked myself out the most beautiful comforter in Shams, and I love it. It came in back in the summer, but it was definitely a fall and winter comforter and sham set. I'm going to show it to you guys. I'm going to take you in my room and show it to y'all. David and the kids, the second it got put on the bed, Remy walked in the room and she said, well, Noni, did Noni pick this out? Rocco goes, this looks just like something Noni would pick out. And David walked in and he goes, did your mother pick this out? Did you give the green one back? And then she said, I'm going to pick you out one. And I said, I picked this out. I love it. It is way expensive. I don't get why it's so expensive.
Now, I will say this. It feels great. It's a great warmth. It's a great touch and feel. But if you look at it, You look at it, it looks like when we were in college, when I was in law school, and I'd get out like at 10 o'clock at night, and then we were going to drive to Texas for the holidays. But we could only drive so far.
Stop. You do not say that. You do not say that it looks like a comforter that would be on the bed at that Forest Point Inn.
4 Point is like
Forest Point Inn.
Oh, Forest Point. That's probably right. Yeah, it's in the middle of nowhere. It was just a good stopping point, and the pillow cases had no pillows in them. It was just flat. But it has that kind of motel.
No, it does not.
Look to it. Although it doesn't have the feel, because you know how those motel, if you put your hand on them, they go.
They're slicky.
They go.
This is a Pottery Barn comforter. This does not look like the Forest Point Inn, which is, by the way, where he would make me sleep, in a no-name hotel like that. This does not look like that. So, I need to know from all the people that are watching, even those of you who are silent, I want you to say me, M-E, right now, me, if you want to go into my bedroom and look at it.
While you're doing that, speaking.
Sounds like something I used to say today.
Me. Speaking of hotels she won't stay in, we've run into a little bit of a predicament. So we mentioned that next weekend we're heading out on Thursday. So Remy gets to visit the University of Arkansas on Friday, and then we're going to stay over and go to the football game against Ole Miss on Saturday. A lot of people are evidently doing that, and there are not a lot of hotel rooms in the Fayetteville area. So if you or someone you know have a lovely home and you won't be home,
I know.
Let us know, because we would love to house sit for you.
Y'all, honestly, do y'all know anybody in the Fayetteville area? We got nowhere to stay.
And they're like, I don't know, I'm going to say like a Motel 6 is $250 a night. And there was a Days Inn, I think, for $305 or something like that. Anyway, yeah, somebody said the seating is awful. We chose our seats wisely for the game, that at least it does have a back. But anyway.
Why would I contact Glamal? She lives in Barry, Alabama. We're going to Fayetteville, Arkansas. By the way, there are 64 people watching this right now.
Live.
And I counted, and 22 people said me. So sorry. I literally said, if all 64 of you say me, I will show it. But 22 of you did. So that means there's like 40.
But I'm going to say, in fairness...
2 of y'all that don't want to see it.
In fairness to people that are watching that don't have digits, because they have never, ever commented, that you can't factor those in.
They don't have digits?
Yeah, like they can't comment.
Well, I'm taking y'all to see it anyway. Okay, are y'all ready to go? If anybody would like the link, let me know. I'll give it to you. But also, if you can find anybody in Fayetteville, Arkansas that might have something,
just email Melissa at melissaradke.com, and we would love
but just
to house it for them.
Just know, yeah, they can't be there. Okay, they can't be there when we're there. That's not just a like, we don't want anybody there when we're there.
Well,
we're a lot.
Let's hang on. You know, like the whole Walmart clan lives in that area. The whole Tyson chicken clan. They may know someone that has a 60,000 square foot house. If their house is 60,000 square feet, we are happy to stay there.
We will be so fun. We will be so fun. I mean, we're a lot, but we are a good time. We have Lori Smith. We've looked in Springdale. We've looked in Rogers. We've looked in Bentonville. Oh. All right, y'all ready? Okay, let's go. While I'm walking y'all back there, I just wanted you to know that my Beautiful You products are having a major sale today, an extra 25% off. If any of y'all have ever wanted to try You, but you weren't sure when, I would say the time when you're getting an extra 25% off would be the time.
So what's a total of 50?
I don't know how math works like that, David. Okay, here it is. Let me give y'all a good little shot first, okay? Now, I'm just going to be honest. if you say, ooh, I hate it, it's probably going to hurt my feelings. If you could just kind of decorate that up nice, that'd be nice. If you could just like word it beautifully. But God knows y'all are going to be honest. Okay? God knows y'all are. Here we go. David, your stupid CPAP cleaner's in the way.
At least I'm healthy.
Oh, wow. They're not saying anything. Well, I don't know why the kids hate it. No, it's not Paisley.
How about this?
David! Chris, that's the most diplomatic I've ever heard you be. Ever.
What'd she say?
It's not my style, but I don't hate it.
It's very nice. The quality is very nice. I'm just not fans of 70s motels.
I think it's pretty. I loved it. It came with those big Euro shams right there, and I love it. But also, David is kind of right. David is not in the least bit right. And I like that I was able to find these on Amazon. These, the black. Thank y'all. Thank you very much, David. That's my little desk up there. Okay, so that's what I wanted to show y'all. It fits the Texas style, but not for me, my Midwestern, but love it for you. There you go. Oh, yes, it definitely is kind of boho, for sure, which is probably why I like it. What's going on out here?
I just picked up Remy's. She was doing her Halloween costume out there.
Oh. Okay. As far as our bed goes, who knows who made that bed? That bed is, well, how old is Remy? Because we got it the year she was born. So it's
not even sort of true. We've had it about 7 years. Oh, the bed.
I was like, what are you talking
I was
about?
thinking the mattress.
Our bedroom furniture, all of it is 18 years old. I was like, what in the world is he talking about?
I'll let you know about the bed itself.
All right. So, that's it. Radke's signing off. Have a great weekend. Y'all, that's the passion pit right here. This is where the magic happens.
My honey hole.
No, absolutely not. He's never done that, and he'll never do that. Have a great weekend, and just remember, next week is our last week together. It's our last week together. We're never going to see each other again.
In this format.
Okay. Love you guys. Have a great weekend. We will see you on Monday.
See ya.
Okay, bye. Yes, we'll be here next week. David's going out for a smoke break. How do I do it without my finger showing? That's what she said. Okay, bye.